Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your random angel reading. Finishing these up, the angel readings I started maybe a week or so ago. Okay, for the past Sagittarius, we have 9 of Cups. You and your emotional stability. And I'm messing up the cards. Yeah, I messed up these cards. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. 2 nines. This is a total of 3 nines. 999. This was in the past. This was you working very hard to be independent because you knew what you wanted. Very determined energy with 2 of Wands as well. You're making progress. Standing up for yourself along with focusing on your money caused you to have progress in terms of being emotionally stable. This is beautiful energy, okay? You know, some people, when they look at 9 of Wands, they see a wounded warrior. I see someone who stands up for themselves and their family. So you had your own boundaries and you focused on your independence and you knew what you wanted. Presently we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is you working, you collaborating with your coworkers. Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Strength card. I'm going to have to reorganize this because a lot of these are turning up upside down, and I didn't mean to do that, but I'm still going to read everything upright. 3 of Pentacles, we have Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Strength card. So you're very excited about maybe a new job opportunity or new coworkers. And you're very excited about this new stable beginning you have with your coworkers. It's almost like everyone is getting along better now. Ace of Wands, the Strength, and the 4 of Wands. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, the Strength card means ghosting, or, you know, I'm guilty of it. I've said that before too. But Strength could also mean knowing when to speak and knowing when not to speak. And you are definitely balancing all that out, because even though we do have Ace of Wands, you may know when to have strength, as in not say certain things to certain coworkers. And as far as 4 of Wands goes, you know that it affects your stability. So you know that if something were to be unprofessional between you and a coworker, it would not be good for business. We don't mix pleasure with business, right? Or business with pleasure. We don't do that. So your work environment is a safe, hospitable place at this time. You know, nobody's being talked down to or judged or ridiculed or criticized. Everyone is basically respecting each other for the stability of this work environment. I don't know what you did. I don't know what HR did. I don't know if this is a new job. I don't know what's happening, but things are getting better in your present, okay? For the future, we have Queen of Wands, you being creative. I'm going to fix these cards when I'm done with this reading. For Queen of Wands, we have 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Like, it's so loud outside and I have my window open. So Queen of Wands, creativity, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So what's going to happen in the future is, because your energy is getting lighter and you are ascending into a higher level of interacting with people, and people just respecting you and you respecting them, you're going to have some tests along the way. Maybe a few tests at work. Um, could be tests involving your creativity. You know, like maybe you have writer's block. Maybe there's something you can't figure out in terms of your job, something that's kind of perplexing you. So you are going to have some tests, and there may be a few times where you're tempted to leave work because, you know, it's not necessarily the people that are bugging you with this new job. It may be certain other issues in your work, like technical issues, the way that you word things, something going on in your work. And with those little conflicts, and you know, it's so weird because when I was speaking about your conflicts, I heard all this noise outside, and it sounded like thunder, but it really wasn't. What it was people moving things around, and I just started getting so annoyed. And so you may be having little things at work like that that annoy you, you know, like somebody's moving a printer or somebody's doing something really noisy. And I don't know, you're just gonna have some sort of challenges. I mean, you're gonna get along with your coworkers, but maybe there's some sort of technical glitch or something going on in the future. And you're gonna be tempted to leave because we have Seven of Swords. You're gonna be tempted to leave, but you're gonna have the support that you need. Your coworkers are gonna be like, no, no, don't leave, Sagittarius. We need you. We need you. Stay, stay. We need you. We know you're frustrated, Sagittarius. We know you're upset, but please stay and be part of our team. You know, an appreciative work environment like that. You know, I used to work at Walmart, and granted, I did not like working at Walmart, but I liked the manager that I worked for because he was always supportive. One day he looked at me and he said, "Welcome to Walmart." And I looked around like, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "I'm talking to you. Welcome to Walmart." And oh, okay. Like, you know, so he was always very supportive of me. He always appreciated the work I did for him. And so not only is your work environment getting better in the present, in the future, you're going to have people giving you support, giving you pats on the back, like, good job, Sagittarius, you know, good job. You know, no, we need you. You're helping us understand certain things that we didn't understand before you came to this job. Don't leave. Don't leave. So, your attitude is the Hierophant. Okay, you're feeling kind of fixed in your ways with this Hierophant card, feeling kind of set and fixed in your ways. We have Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Page of Cups. Aww. So there's somebody that you want to apologize to, and you want to give them this cup of love. But you know who you need to apologize to, Sagittarius? You need to apologize to yourself. And I forget where I read that from. I think I read it somewhere on a Facebook post. But you know, when we finally learn about self love and taking care of ourselves, we actually owe ourselves the biggest apology ever for putting up with everything we let people put us through. So, yeah, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. You learning to love yourself. Beautiful. Influencing you is the Eight of Pentacles. Now I want to make sure I did your reading right because I'm kind of losing track. We already covered your past, and then we covered your present. I'm gonna mess this up. And then we covered your future. And your attitude. So I'm right, we are on the influences. I think what happens with me is sometimes I get so hot, I get kind of dehydrated, and then I forget where I'm at. Like, what was I doing? Influencing you is Eight of Pentacles. You're working very hard on something. You are putting in the work to something. We have 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Ooh, 2 tens. And the 2 of Swords. You are releasing something. You are releasing something. Could be all the expectations you had of a certain situation. Because with 2 of Swords, your energy is blocked, but you're trying to work on getting rid of the blockages, okay? There was some sort of heavy burden associated with your home life, and you're trying to get rid of it. So I don't know what that burden was, but you're trying to get rid of some sort of heavy burden. Now, I will tell you this, Sagittarius, love should not be a burden. Love should not be a burden. But sometimes we come from, I don't want to say we come from relationships. We come from families of origin that put us in a family trance where we think that we have to take control of everything. We have to have control of everything. We have to make everyone happy, and we just have all this responsibility. Who says we have all that responsibility? I mean, really. This is a burden that needs to be released. You could be doing a job that's not yours. You could be doing your job and someone else's job at the same time. You can't be the husband and the wife. Or you can't be the wife and the husband. You can only be one, there's some sort of burden that's affecting you. And you're working on releasing it. Two of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. I don't understand this, Sagittarius. Your obstacle to everything is the King of Cups. King of Cups usually represents a counselor. Maybe somebody is refusing to go to counseling in this situation, okay? They're like, I don't want to go to counseling. Or if they do go to counseling, they play with the counselor possibly, pretend to change, pretend to be a certain way. King of Cups, let's clarify this. You may also be having trouble being in touch with your emotions, which it wouldn't surprise me with that 2 of Swords that we pulled earlier. So King of Cups. Clarifying King of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, the World, and the Fool. So clarifying the King of Cups, we have the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the World. It's almost like somebody's done making offers. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you may still be done making offers. It may be that you were in a connection that was so bad that you don't want to make any offers to anyone ever again. The Fool, Knight of Cups, the World. And I'm only saying that because it's in your obstacles position. The outcome of everything is going to be the King of Wands. You focused on your business and leadership. Look at all these major arcana. You got 3 major arcana for King of Wands. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, and the Death card. So whoever hurt you You're cutting them off and ending this. This is an ending. You're stepping into your power and you're ending something. There's a motorcycle going off outside. Do you ride a motorcycle, Sagittarius? What is that? Are you like getting on your motorcycle and leaving somebody? Why? You could also be going through a divorce with that justice card. Wheel of Fortune, justice, and death. I hope, listen, if you're gonna divorce somebody, do it the right way, okay? Don't just get on your motorcycle and, drive off. Okay, we're divorced because I said so. Time to drive off. What you don't see coming is the Eight of Cups, you going on some sort of journey. Are you getting on that motorcycle, Sagittarius, and driving somewhere on a long journey? On a dark desert highway. Welcome to the Hotel California. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. We have the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit. You coming to terms with being alone. The Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Get off that motorcycle, Sagittarius. I can hear you outside. Get off the motorcycle. Stop it. You know what it is? You know what this energy reminds me of? There are some men out there who, and I'm not saying you are a man, but it reminds me of a man. Could be man or woman. I won't say men because I'm really not trying to discriminate against men or women. So let's not say men or women. Let's say a person. It reminds me of a person who works their butt off all day. They come home and it's not good enough for whoever they're with. Where have you been? You've been working all day. You don't pay attention to me. And then the person who's been working all day is like, I just wanted some peace and quiet. And then they either get in their car or in their motorcycle, Sagittarius, and they drive off somewhere. Are you going to get on your motorcycle and just not come back? Is that what you're going to do? And every time when I said that, I heard it rev up outside again. It may not be a motorcycle. It could be a lawnmower, but I don't know why someone will be mowing their lawn this late at night. 'Cause it's kind of dark out there, hard to see the grass. So I don't know what's going on at my neighbor's place, but it sounded like a motorcycle. And it's about time for me to get off of here anyways. I'm just organizing my cards, but yeah, what I was getting at is it could be that nothing you ever did for someone was good enough for them and you're leaving. You're leaving to go on a journey of discovering who you are and what you want out of life. Yeah, I had messed these cards up. But I have a question for you, Sagittarius, and it's the same question that I asked Capricorn. I'm doing something new with my readings where I don't give advice or tell you how things are going to be. Instead, I'm doing this thing, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but my question, Sagittarius, is what do you want? Like, what do you want out of life? I don't mean what do you want, from whoever you're interested in. what do you want out of life? Like with me, for example, um, I want a peaceful home. That's what I want. Regardless of whether I'm single or I have someone, I want a peaceful home. I want, to practice nonviolent communication. I want to be upfront and honest about what I want. I want to be able to set boundaries. And I like being respected. Everyone likes respect. But I'm busy figuring out what I want. And it looks like you're going to be figuring that out too. Yeah, these cards were just. That was so weird. I heard someone making a sound outside too. After all of that noise, they're like, oh, like, what in the world? I hope someone's not on a motorcycle that doesn't know how to ride one. I know that sometimes adults will put little kids on motorcycles, but that's all I have. Take care.